All right. So this is all going to be review. Day 14. It's all review, and it's the last review before. Do you know what's coming next?
No, I don't know what.
A test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Normally the test comes after all the review. So the test, probably, let's see, intermediate. I don't think we have that test online yet. So you will probably have to do the test in your book and send the answers over to Ernie. Okay? I can talk more about that at the end of the lesson. But yeah, I think this is basically, this whole lesson is review before the final exam. Have you done you've done exams for Ernie before?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. Okay, good.
And
So you basically, you already know the protocol. Let's have a look at simple present tense. We're going to review that. We're going to review there is and there are. Do, does, and did. Obviously, we've done that a lot in the last couple of lessons. We're going to review comparatives and superlatives, and we're going to look at the difference between some and any. I don't think it's a very long lesson. We might finish before 4 o'clock. If at any point you do not understand anything, please, please, please stop me. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. There is and there are. Let's review this. What's the difference, Fernando? Do you remember between there is and there are? There was and there were.
There is singular.
Uh-huh.
There are is plural.
Good.
And
yeah, excellent. And the same with was and were. There was is singular, there were is plural, just it's in the past tense. Okay? All right, let's see if we can put the correct form in the blank spaces. Number 1. Let's try that one, please.
Okay, there were 2 bananas in the fruit bowl when I left home this morning.
Excellent, sir. Well done. Number 2.
There is a customer waiting at the reception desk right now.
Excellent. Number 3.
There was a spider in the shower last night.
Excellent. Number 4.
There is a nice girl at my job that helps me with my English.
Excellent. Number 5.
Okay. There were too much crime in our neighborhood, so we moved.
Okay, so that's gonna be there was. Okay, there was.
There was.
Crime is singular. Okay, you can say you can say crimes as in, El Chavo committed many crimes. Yeah, when you're talking about individual criminal offenses. But crime in general, generally is singular. Okay, don't worry. It's not a big deal. Number 6.
There are many good movies at the movie theater right now.
Excellent. Number 7.
There were some delicious tamales in the fridge last night, but there are none left now.
That sounds like my house, basically. Sometimes If there's tamales in the fridge, like 1 minute, the next minute they're gone. Number 8.
Um, there are lots of Americans learning Spanish nowadays.
Nowadays. Excellent. Nowadays. Do you know what nowadays means, Fernando?
And these days,
Hoy en día. Hoy en día. So yeah, there are, and this is true. This is a true statement. There are lots of Americans learning Spanish because there are so many people in the United States that speak Spanish. And there are lots of Americans that travel to Spanish-speaking countries, you know, like Mexico and other Central American countries and South America. Lots of Americans are traveling and they want to learn Spanish. So a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of my students are like, why would Americans learn Spanish? Well, because there are lots of Spanish speakers in the world that they want to speak with. All right. That was almost perfect. Well done. Any questions about there is and there are?
No.
No? And you know, you realized absolutely correctly that you have to read the entire sentence first. You have to read the whole sentence to figure out the context, yeah? And to see whether it's gonna be plural or singular or plural or present tense or past tense. You have to pretty much read the whole sentence before you decide what goes in at the beginning. Okay, so you did that. Well done. Well done. Let's complete these sentences with either do, does, or did. Okay, so it's either going to be singular or, sorry, it's either going to be present tense or past tense. Okay, number 1.
Do you live in Colorado right now?
Excellent. Number 2.
Did you live in Ireland?
Ireland.
Before you moved to Colorado?
Excellent. Number 3.
What are you going to do tonight after class?
Excellent. Number 4.
I need you to do me a favor.
Excellent. Number 5.
I think she does all of the cooking herself every day.
Excellent. Number 6.
Mark does his homework 2 days ago.
Yeah, that one is gonna have to be in the past tense.
Oh, Mark did his homework 2 days.
There you go. 2 days ago. Yes, indeed, past tense. All right, number 7.
They do not have class with me last. They did not have class with me last year.
Excellent. Good. You corrected yourself. Well done. Well done. Number 8.
Does she know you're not going to call her?
Excellent. Number 9.
Oh, what time did the party finish last night?
Excellent. And number 10.
They did their chores before their mom come home.
No problems there whatsoever. Well done, sir. Well done. Any questions?
No, so.
No, you aced it. You did pretty near darn perfect. So well done. Well done. Do you remember this? Do you remember your comparatives and superlatives? We'll see. We'll see. Let's fill in the blank parts of the table. with the correct form of these adjectives, okay? Let's see how we get on. The first one, old.
Older,
Uh-huh.
oldest,
The oldest, the oldest. We'll always remember to put that the in front of the superlative. The next one, the comparative is younger.
young,
Uh-huh.
and the youngest.
Excellent. Well done. What about the next one?
Cheap,
Mm-hmm.
cheaper, the cheapest.
Excellent. Fast?
Fast, faster, the fastest.
Perfect.
Slow, slower,
Mm-hmm.
the slowest.
Well done.
Famous, famous, no.
Yeah, we can't say famouser. So what do we have to put in front of that famous to make it a comparative?
The famous?
We'll just put, all we do is put more in front,
More.
okay? More famous,
Okay.
The most famous, good. What about handsome?
Handsome, more handsome,
Good,
the most handsome.
excellent, well done.
Interesting,
Uh-huh,
the more interesting.
try again, that last one, that superlative.
The most.
The most, the most interesting, good.
Beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
more beautiful, the
Mm-hmm.
most beautiful.
Excellent. Okay, now we got the two irregular ones. Be careful with these. Good.
Better,
Mm-hmm.
the best.
Excellent.
Bad,
Mm-hmm.
worse,
Uh-huh.
the worst.
Well done. Very impressive. Well done, Fernando.
Thank you.
All right. So let's practice. Let's fill in these blanks with either a comparative or a superlative, okay? The adjective that you need is in parentheses at the end, but be careful where we're actually comparing two things, it's gonna be a comparative, okay? Where we're comparing three or more things, it's gonna be a superlative. So what you're gonna have to do is read the whole sentence to gauge the context, to figure out the context, okay? Before you decide what goes into the blank space. So let's take our time doing this. Number one.
George Clooney is more famous than Matt Damon.
Excellent, more famous than, well done. Number two.
The muse is.
That'll be a mouse, mouse. Mouse.
The mouse is smaller than the elephant.
Excellent, sir, well done. Number three.
He is the best soccer player in the world.
Excellent. Number four.
That guest shirt is more expensive than the polo shirt.
Excellent. Well done. Number five.
I think the blue dress is prettier
Good.
than the pink one.
Excellent. Well done. You didn't fall into the trap. Most people say more pretty, and you don't say that in English. In English, any verb that ends in, any adjective that ends in Y carries the ER and the EST. Okay, well done. Number 6.
Mm. Okay. Okay, I received the the worst grade
Good.
test, so I have to repeat the class.
Excellent. This won't be you. You'll receive the best grade on the test. But yeah, well done. Number 7.
Having respect for your partners is one of the most important things.
Excellent. Excellent. Number 8.
A Lamborghini is more faster.
Uh-huh, faster. Good.
It's faster than a Porsche,
Well done. Uh-huh.
but a Ferrari is the most fastest car.
Uh-huh. So you can just add EST to fast to make it superlative. Yeah?
Oh, the fastest.
The fastest. Yes, indeed, the fastest. Well done. That's really well done, Fernando. These comparatives and superlatives in English are really difficult. And you pretty much aced that. Excellent, sir. Well done. Now let's look at the difference between some and any, okay? So we use some, which is basically a plural form of a and an. It's a plural article. And we use it for negative statements, okay? Sorry, for positive statements. Negative statements, we change that some to any, okay? So you can say that any is the negative form of some. So let's change these positive statements to negative statements, changing that some, okay? And of course, you need to change the verb to its negative form as well. So do you want to try number 1?
Okay. I didn't read any books last summer.
Perfect. That's exactly how you do that. Well done, sir. Number 2?
There there are not any chairs in my office.
Perfect. Perfect. Number 3.
There aren't any shoes on sale.
Excellent. Number 4.
There isn't any time left in class.
Excellent. Number 5.
I didn't want any coffee.
Uh-huh. You can just leave that in the present tense. Yeah. I don't want. I don't want. Okay.
I don't.
If it were I wanted some coffee in the negative past, it would be I didn't want. Yeah. But this is just a simple present. So you can leave it in the simple present. I don't want. Good. Number 6.
There isn't any coffee in the kitchen.
Well done. Well done. And you did not, and you remembered your negatives, your negative verbs. And the most important thing to remember is the difference in the negative between the verb be and all the other verbs. Because with the verb be, you don't need do or does not. It simply is or are not. Okay. Well done. Well done. Okay. So we're going to do a similar exercise, but Some of these are wrong, some of them are right. Okay, so you can tell me which ones you think are correct and which ones are incorrect. Okay, so number 1, I read some books last summer. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Excellent, that is correct. Now you can read the sentence and you can tell me, you can read it out loud yourself, and you can tell me whether you think it's correct or incorrect.
Okay. There are any chairs in my office? Incorrect.
Incorrect. What should it be?
There are some.
There are some or there aren't any. Yeah, good. Number 3.
There are some shoes on sale. Correct.
Excellent. Number 4.
There is some time left in class. Incorrect? Well, there is some time left in class. Is correct?
It's correct. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that sentence. Excellent. Number 5.
Correct. I would like some coffee.
That is correct. You're absolutely right. Good. Number 6.
There is some coffee in the kitchen. Correct?
Correct. Well done. Number 7.
I don't read some books. Correct.
Really?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. How would you correct it?
I don't read some. Oh, yeah. I don't read any books.
Excellent. Well done, sir. Number 8.
She doesn't have some dogs. Incorrect.
Incorrect. What should it be?
She doesn't have any dogs.
Excellent. Well done. Number 9.
There aren't any chairs in this room. Correct.
Correct. Well done.
I don't want any coffee today. Correct.
Correct. Well done.
Mark doesn't want some food. Incorrect.
Incorrect. What should it be?
Doesn't want any food.
Excellent. And number 12?
They don't want any rice. Correct.
Correct. No problems there. You aced that one as well. Well done. Well done, Fernando. Any questions?
No.
You don't have any problems with any of this. None whatsoever. All right, let's review the verb have. Be careful here. We're gonna have a look at the subject. Of course, the verb has, like all verbs in English, changes in the third person singular, okay? And I'm not sure if there's any past tenses. We'll see, maybe. So have a look at number 1. How do you think we will complete the sentence?
She has a Honda Civic.
Try again.
She has.
There you go. It's either one or the other, yeah? She has. All right, good. Number 2.
Okay, we have a test.
A tent.
A tent.
Do you know what a tent is?
No.
A tent is for camping, una tienda.
Hmm.
Okay.
Attend for camping trip this weekend, but I think our neighbors um, hmm, has one we can borrow.
Uh-huh. Our neighbors, that's gonna be they, okay? They, because it's plural, okay? So our neighbors, plural, have one we can borrow. So I think here in the first part of the sentence, we're looking at a negative, all right? So we don't have, we don't have. But our neighbors have one,
Yeah.
okay? Yeah, we don't have a tent, but our neighbors have one that we can borrow. So that was a little bit tricky because it was, I guess the clue would have been the two blank spaces. You kind of think, okay, if there's two blank spaces, then we're probably going to put a negative in there. Okay. Number 3, let's see how we do with this one.
She thinks she has everything she needs for school.
Excellent. Good. Number 4.
When are they going to? When are they going to have a big
Good.
TV at this bar?
Excellent. Number 5.
I I don't have a car for 4 years when I was in college,
Uh-huh.
so I so I have to walk every.
Uh-huh. So this is going to be in the past tense, okay? Including the negative at the beginning. So I didn't have, yeah? So because you have to look a little bit further on in the sentence to see when I was in college. So this is going to be in the past tense, okay? I didn't have a car when I was in college, so I had to walk everywhere. Keep it in the past tense. Good. Number 6.
Melissa didn't didn't have a snowboard, so she has to rent one.
Okay, so look at that second half of that. Look at the second half of that sentence. She has to rent one. So is that present or past tense?
Past.
She has? That's present tense.
Is present?
Uh-huh, that's present tense. She has to rent one. That's present tense, okay? So the verb, because the verb have in the past tense is had, okay? So if you see she has, that means it's present tense, okay? If it were past tense, it would be she had to rent one. So if the second half of the sentence is in the present tense, the first half has to be in the present tense as well. So Melissa, present tense, negative of have. Do you know how to put that verb in the present tense, negative?
Melissa does not.
Does not have. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Melissa doesn't have a snowboard, so she has to rent one. That's how that works. Okay. Number 7.
Okay. Okay. They think they they have all the food that they need for the storm.
They have all the food that they need for the storm. Number 8. This, you'll probably find that this is a negative here.
Mhm. Jeff and Amy don't have pets because they are always traveling.
Excellent. Well done. And finally, number 9.
I have a dog,
Uh-huh.
two fish, and one rabbit. My
Mhm.
best friend uh, didn't have any pets.
Oh, just present tense.
Oh, they don't have any pets.
My best friend, third person singular.
Oh, oh, third person. Oh, my best friend don't have any pets or has.
So look at number 6 to see how to do a negative third person.
Oh, doesn't.
There you go. Doesn't have. Doesn't have. Yeah, that's a bugger. That third person will get you every time. Every time. Okay. Third person singular, does not have. Okay. That was a little bit difficult, that exercise. Review it in your book. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult. Sometimes it's in the present, sometimes it's in the past. You have to read the whole thing to put it into context, okay? To make sure that you know whether it's going to be past or present, whether it's going to be positive or negative, okay? So you can review that one in your book.
Yeah.
All right. Let's review our present tenses. It's always a good idea to keep going over your present tenses. A lot of the time when we start learning past tense, we forget how to do stuff in the present tense, okay? How do we conjugate a regular verb in the present tense? So the verb eat, for example, has two forms only. I, you, we, they.
It.
Good. He, she, it, David.
It's.
Excellent. Well done. So let's practice in real sentences. I'll ask you some questions and you can answer in using the correct form of the verb eat. Okay? What do you eat for breakfast, Fernando?
I eat. I eat a burrito.
A burrito. Uh-huh. Do you have kids? Do you have children?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have roommates?
No, now I live alone.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What do your friends eat for lunch? What do your friends eat for lunch? Do you know?
No, I don't know what they eat for lunch.
That's okay. What about your coworkers? What do your coworkers eat for lunch at work?
They eat eggs and yeah, eggs.
Okay, they eat eggs for lunch. That's interesting. It's an interesting lunch, but no. Never mind. What about do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. What does your girlfriend eat for dinner?
She eats rice and meat.
Excellent. Well done. What about your best friend? Do you know what Osvaldo eats for a snack?
For a snack.
Mm-hmm. You know what a snack is?
I think he eats some chips. So.
He eats chips for a snack. There you go. Most of us do. Most of us eat chips for a snack.